The barrier to entry for fitness is much lower than we've been led to believe. I'm Michael Cassidy. I'm a DevOps engineer by day, and I'm a fitness coach by night. So when I started working in the tech industry in 2021, I noticed a common theme. People were complaining to me about being too sedentary. A lot of people had, shifted to working from home. People were complaining about lower back pain, just not being able to move around enough and gaining weight. And since I started working in the tech industry, I noticed that sedentary lifestyle as well. So I started implementing micro-workouts or fitness snacks. And so I kind of happened to have the perfect solution. Micro-workouts are short bursts of vigorous, intense exercise. And the studies are coming out now too, showing that this really does work. So there was a study from the Journal of Nature Medicine published in 2022. It looked at 25,000 participants from a UK biobank, non-exercisers, who performed 3 bouts of vigorous intermittent lifestyle physical activity, VILPA, lasting 1 to 2 minutes each, showed a 38 to 40% reduction in all-cause and cancer mortality risk and a 48 to 49% reduction in cardiovascular disease mortality risk. The really cool thing was they found very similar results in people who already exercised. So really, micro-workouts, exercise snacks helps everyone. If you're at a sedentary desk job, whether you are someone who works out in the morning or night, these micro-workouts are going to be beneficial for you. And then more recently, in December of 2023, in the Journal of Applied Physiology, this study was done kind of on the effects of interrupting sitting. So it was only 20 participants, but it was a randomized crossover trial. They looked at intermittent exercise during prolonged sitting and the effects on things like executive functioning and cerebral blood flow. And what they found was that these intermittent exercises did help. And the exercise they did were squats, half squats. So I believe it was a 3-hour-long sitting period, and the one group just sat there for 3 hours, and the other group got up every 20 minutes and did 1 minute of half squats. And then there was a washout period, and then they switched. So the group that did the squats sat there, and the group that sat there did the squats. And they did find an increase in executive functioning and cerebral blood flow for those who did get up and do the squats. So obviously, these intermittent exercises are good for your brain and your body. So I've been doing these for over a year now and definitely feeling the benefits. For me, when I'm doing my DevOps stuff, when I get up and I get away from my desk and do one of these exercises, I always come back feeling more focused, more energized. So what I've done is I've created an app. It's called the 60 Seconds Workout app. And it has things like VILPA. It's things like walking fast, climbing the stairs, just everyday activities done to get your heart rate up a little higher. Even doing some shadow boxing, things like that. And I've also created a total body program, so things like push-ups, air squats, chair dips, various different exercises like that. And the cool thing about these is they work for most people at any level. And I've created a lot of regressions as well. So if you're unable to do push-ups from the ground, you can do them against the wall to begin with and slowly improve over time. And if you are more advanced, you can use things like resistance bands to add more resistance. Even wearing a weighted vest while you do these micro-workouts, just getting off your computer, grabbing your weighted vest, and doing a micro-workout, that'll definitely get your heart rate high, and you'll have these tremendous benefits that exercise snacks give you. I've also incorporated a mobility program because, when you're sitting at a desk, you can get tight hips, bad posture, rounded back, this head forward posture. People experience lower back pain. So I've created a bunch of mobility exercises as well, so you can increase your mobility, and you can choose whichever program you want. You can choose multiple programs, and you can select the time of day when you want to be reminded to get up and do an exercise snack. So from my experience and people who I've suggested doing these micro workouts to, and these studies now show that you can literally get healthier and more fit with just 5 minutes a day. I think it's very important to interrupt the sitting. Sitting is the new smoking. And I think movement is something that we lack in our modern day, and we just need to make sure we're moving more. And like I said in the beginning, like the barrier to entry for fitness is much lower than we've been led to believe. I mean, people make you believe that you need to wake up at 5 a.m., jump in the ice bath, work out for 2 hours a day. You don't have to do that. You start with what you can do. If you're a busy parent or an entrepreneur, or even this goes for people at the office too. I mean, we shouldn't be embarrassed to get up from our desk. This should be normalized. We should be able to get up from our desks in an office building and, everybody do some jumping jacks. I mean, you don't have to if you don't want to, obviously, whatever, but if people want to do that, that's good. They're going to be more productive. They're going to get time back by stepping away from your desk and doing these exercise snacks for just a few minutes a day. You can extend your health span. You can prevent disease just by doing this for a few minutes. So I think people need to, don't be embarrassed. Like, who cares? Like, normalize it. Start this at your office. Do some push-ups. Get more people involved. Like, we're made to move. We're made to move, and I want this to reach everyone, and that's why I created this app. I'm passionate about helping as many people as I can, and I don't really know why I'm getting emotional about this, but this is what I want to do. I want to help people in this way. This is the way that I found that I can uniquely help people. So whether or not you get the app, like that's up to you, but consider incorporating these into your day, and consider sharing this video with people you love, your friends, your family. And I'm going to link the studies that I referenced in the description, and the micro workout app, the 60 seconds workout app, comes out on April 1st of 2024. And I just want to say, end with, do it. Just start. I know starting is the hardest part, but once you get that momentum, you can keep going. So maybe this is a start for you. Maybe this could be the beginning of your fitness journey. And I would be honored if to be a part of that in some small way. But if you just break these steps down into, literally 60 seconds, like, you can do it, and the sky's the limit from there. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you around.